Hello, good afternoon, my Biafrans. I am here today once more for us to continue with our Biafra liberation matter. Join me from wherever you are watching. I thank you all, my wonderful people, lots of freedom, people of liberal mind, my fellow Biafra. I am here this evening for us to continue with our Biafra. We are not going to give up. It is Biafra or we will all perish. Because those who are our enemies are not giving up. My people, today is 16th August 2024. We are getting close, very close to the deadline. Before I go ahead, my people, I have to thank God. Father, Lord, my God, King of glory, we love you so much. We must obey your orders because you say that in everything we must give thanks. And I am here today, my Lord, thanking you, asking you, my Lord, do not Sam Decano, our leader. Please, my Lord, he is still in the hands of our enemies. I also commit my Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, into your holy hands, Father Lord. Guide him, protect him, increase his wisdom and knowledge. We are very grateful to you for providing him at this time for us, and he is doing wonderfully well. We thank you, Lord. I thank you on behalf of my fellow wonderful Biafrans all over the world. He say, my people, we can never give up. Hello, Sonny, my brother. We can never give up. Thank you for joining Biafra religion. Biafra is our nation. We must preach Biafra. We must talk about Biafra. Everything that touches and concerns Biafra. We are not going to give up. It is clearly very open now that on the west we have enemies. In the north, we have them. Therefore, we are going to brothers and sisters keepers. We have to join hands together, my fellow Biafrans, all over the world, to work out our way from our enemies. We do not care who thinks we are doing it right or wrong. All we know is that we are leaving the zoo and we have left them. My wonderful people, I have here a picture of our PM with a senior American Congressman, Mr. Kit Self. They had a very wonderful meeting yesterday and it went fantastically well. According to this very title, we are winning, my people. I have to read out for you people what our PM said before I will play his video on the screen and you will hear him. We are not giving up. We Biafrans, we must continue. Ndị be anyị, ife fọdụrụ bụ agwụga agwụ. We are there almost, and the zoo is wailing. They are shaking and quaking. Anyị jifa n'ebe ọ dị njọ right now. Let me read from our PM's confirmed Twitter handle. Look at it. His picture is there on top of it. He said, yesterday on August 15th, I had a virtual meeting organized by Biafran government in exile with the office of the Congressman, Mr. Self, a member of the House of Representatives for Foreign Affairs in America. We had a fruitful discussion, our PM said. He continued, we had a fruitful discussion with the Congressman's team. Note, it was a team of congressmen. Team. Though it was a virtual meeting, but they had a fruitful discussion. He said, we had a fruitful discussion with the Congressman's team about the accomplishments of the Biafra government in exile issues pertaining to the Nigerian government. You understand that? He said, Nigerian government regional dynamics as well as Texas significant Biafran Americans. My people, these are Biafran Americans in the diaspora. He said, in addition, myself and the Brady, that's Biafra government in exile lobbying firm, discussed the December 2nd convention in Finland and our desire for the U.S. congressional support for this event. Many areas of collaboration and specific action items for the coming months were delineated. We look forward to continuing engagement with the U.S. Congress and other influential stakeholders. My people are set to go through our historic lobbying efforts. My people, we are not getting it wrong. We don't have to fight a conventional war for Biafra to come again. Ndị Igbo si na ife luo na nke ịtọ na ọ na-atọ. Ojukwu has tried, both was Rike. This one is Onyendu and our PM. Ebako Ende. We are getting Biafra. Biafra is coming this very year. And make no mistakes, we do not owe anyone any explanation as to why we want to leave the zoo, because the zoo is now divided. During the protests in Nigeria that lasted for 10 days, from 1st of August to 10th of August, you all saw the division. The Biafrans did not protest. They call us Southeast. But we are not anymore or Nigeria. We are now Biafra nation. We did not participate in that protest. The Yoruba nation or Oduduwa nation, they were in their own, doing their own protest for hunger. While the people in the north were carrying Russian flag, saying that they want Russia. I might be tempted to play the video, and you will see that they no longer want Tinubu to rule them, that they want Russia. So Nigeria has divided. We all know that Ghana used to answer Gold Coast, but they changed from Gold Coast to Ghana. Zimbabwe used to answer Rhodesia. They changed, and now they are Zimbabwe. They are no longer answering Rhodesia. The same thing, it carries on and on and on. So we used to answer Nigeria, no doubt, but we are now Biafrans, and we will not give up. We will continue, no matter the number of people that are fighting us. So my people, this is one of the Breji platforms. Anyone that wants to contact me should call me on this number you see on the screen. If you want Do you know that today alone, I have had 4 or 5 calls from homeland? They want the link to vote. One of them told me, I don't know why I have not been serious about this. I'm not in the East. I am somewhere in the zoo. He said to me, but I want to go home, even if it means going to vote by card. I said to him, do not take the link and vote. And he said, thank you and God bless you. My people, we Biafrans, we have been wasting a lot of time. God will not allow us to despair nor become despondent. This is our time, my people. Biafrans, arise. Take your life, your future, your real future, your peace of mind, your academic knowledge should not go in vain. The people causing trouble in the zoo have now been exposed. There's a program I made yesterday in the afternoon. It was an Oduduwan girl, and the person who made that statement was a northerner. He said that there is nothing like Arewa. We should not address them as Arewa, that is the Fulanis, that they don't know who the Fulanis are, that they are foreigners, that we should not allow them to split us. And this is what they have been doing for so many years. And we are here killing each other. There is Biafra nation, Biafra first. There is Oduduwa nation. Fulani should return to where they came. We do not know them. We don't want to know them. They have been using the government, the military, the police, killing everybody in that region, that part of the world. My people, we have left them for good. We are not Nigerians, we are Biafrans. And Biafra we must be, my people.
It's an announcement that every Biafran must start getting their flag ready. Those of you living close to banks, living close to schools, anywhere, Nigeria flag flying, go and start getting Biafra flag ready. It doesn't matter whether you are Biafra Liberation Army or Biafra Defense Forces or not. The only little opportunity you have to change flag, you hoist Biafra flag and replace it with Nigeria flag anywhere. It is not only the Biafra Defense Forces that are going to do this job. It's an assignment given to every patriotic Biafran.
Yes, my people, our PM is talking Biafra flag. They cannot say PIM if we raise our own flags, because Musa came during the protest and was warning that those who wield the Russian flag, that they are committing anarchy, creating division, doing this, doing that. Has he taken any action? The answer is no. Let no one just say, oh, it is the military or the Biafra army, it is their duty to raise the flag. Our PM has said it, that everybody should get their flags ready. Once the order is given, the flag must go up. We are a nation. We are indigenous. We are tired of taking orders from people who have no feelings for us. There is an information we received from Daily Post, one of the gutter media in the zoo homeland. I will get to that and tell you what that news was all about. And you will all know that the zoo is gone. They are gone. Our prophet Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he said it, that time is coming when the zoo will be looking for visa to go to Somalia, because they will be worse than Somalia.
Must start getting their flag ready. Those of you living close to banks, living close to schools, anywhere they have Nigeria flag flying, Go and start getting Biafra flag ready. By December 2nd, it doesn't matter whether you are Biafra Liberation Army or Defense Forces or not. The only little opportunity you have to change flag, you hoist Biafra and replace it with Nigeria flag. The Biafra Defense Forces that are going to do this job. You're going to assign every patriotic Biafra. So you have that at the back of your mind. Start getting your flag ready. We want to see just one December everywhere. The next day, Biafra flag will be littered entire Biafra territory. We have done it before, but this time around it's going to be different. So just that everybody should have this at the back of your mind to get your flag ready. Thank you.
Yes, my people, as I said earlier on, and I'm going to repeat it, people were bold enough to raise Russian flag. And you all know that those that were carrying those flags did not make it themselves. They don't know the differences. They don't know what it means, but they were carrying it. It is the adults, the Fulanis. Fulani does not know anything about administration. All they know is to disorganize, to buy human beings. That's all they know. That's all they know, because they live in the bush. They are very nomadic. They should take that their nomadic nature back to where they are coming from, because the Hausa people have openly declared that they don't know them, that they don't allow them to do anything, that they are buying them in Kaduna, in Kano, in Sokoto, everywhere they are buying them. So we have now known that we now have our own nation as indigenes of this very country called, or nation called, Biafra. We have to hoist and raise our flag. Nobody will just bat an eyelid or hesitate. Once our PM banned, it has to go up. You know that recently these people, to tell you how evil, how demonic, how destructive they are, you know that the reason why they are still Mazinam, the political prison right now, because they have released Sunday Igboho, they released Wadume, they released the Metiala Hausa Fulani one. They released everybody except our leader, Mazinam Kanu. Now they said that they want to introduce 25-year jail term for anyone who talks about separating Nigeria. Why are we to separate Nigeria? Since 1960 to this time, you know how many years it is that that country has been answering one Nigeria on the superficial part of your mouth, or on paper. Nigeria is too big. It is evident that Nigeria is not working. You see this protest. The reason why I like that protest was that they made it for 10 whole days, and the whole world saw that anyone who is in that country has I'm back. We Biafrans has been in hell, and we are back. And this time around, we are going back to our heaven. This Nigeria we are seeing today, we shall see it no more. So my people, we are here to take our liberty and freedom by ourselves, in our own hands. They said that they want to make it 25 years jail term if you talk about living. Which constitution, which country in this world that have no clause for referendum except Nigeria? That was the first thing they removed in 1999 to incapacitate any other person. Hello, my wonderful brother, Kingsman Kingsway. Thank you for joining. Yes, the zoo, they are getting it. Because yesterday, our PM had conference with American congressmen and their team. And these men, our PM said they are wonderful. it yielded a very fruitful decisions. Now the world is actually knowing what Nigeria is all about. That Nigeria is fake. Nigeria never existed. Is only a mere geographical location, according to Baba. Abia the best. Thank you for joining. My people, remember to like and share this video so that our brothers will get the sense. Yoruba people, Yoruba Ronu. This is Biafra Ronu. What that means is Yoruba get sense. Get sense. I was on the space this morning, and one of the Yoruba guys that spoke there said that what that means is that their people should get sense and know that the Fulanis have been the problem of that country. Because the Hausa guy said that they don't know these people, that they have killed their forefathers and they are still killing them, that they don't know them, that we should not address them as Arewa. They are not Arewa. Arewa is an umbrella of the Fulanis, that they have no tribe in the north. These are the people delaying every process. Nigeria is too big. Since 1960, they cannot rule themselves because barely 6 years after the independence, there was war in 1967 till 1970. After that, Buhari came in and started calling us dogs. Started calling us dogs for doing you nothing. They will get a Fulani man. The Fulani man will be in the office, swallow all the money, and they will tell you, the python have swallowed it, the cockroach have swallowed it, the rat have eaten it, because that oil does not belong to them. And they can use the oil money to do anything because it's not theirs. Now there is something on the internet. They said the agreement between Nigeria and China, that they ceded Nigeria's sovereignty to China. Thank God we are Biafrans. It does not concern us, but this will go to show country is empty. The other day, the one they call Brekete talk show, I can play the video here. You will hear it. On the Brekete talk show, one man was on the phone to the man himself. The man was telling him that Buhari government sold Nigeria oil for $3.5 billion. Nigeria has not left. He stole the money, they shared it. Is that what we are going to be watching? My people, the only thing we need is this. We are united. We need funding. We have gotten 50 million votes and above. So, my people, as this is an interactive session, anyone that wants to join me should indicate, and I will send you the link so that you will join me. My brother Kingsman said, Brock Harbor, Bishem Adoni. Okay, this is not English. Okay, Adonai, be with you, blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. May Elohim bless you, our lovely sister. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful. I appreciate you so much. And my other brother said, not get sense, but to think 100% correct. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay. Yoruba Ronu. Okay. Means get sense. You grew up in Lagos. Thank you so much. Our people, we travel very far. We travel very far. You know why? Because the Fulanis, who have been want to be in control, very lazy human beings. They don't work. They will either be selling money or I don't know what else they do. But what they do good, above all, displacement of people, buying people over with another person's money, because this oil in the southeast is not in Fulani land. Hello, my brother Nas. Thank you. Thank you, my people, for joining. Please continue to click the like button, my people. We are almost than 20 people watching at the moment. We Biafrans, we must leave the zoo. Thank you, Jinadu Warris. Thank you for joining. Thank you, my people. The world have now seen from the meeting that our PM said he had yesterday with the American Congressman's team, not our lobbyists. No, these are House of Representatives of the current government. The team had long-term meeting yesterday with our PM, and our PM described it as a fruitful decision about the zoo, Nigeria. They will be quaking and shaking. Good for them. When Onyendu was asking for referendum, it was peaceful. Onyendu asked for referendum 2013, 2014, 2015 till 2020. When he created ESN, Welunye Febe, Buhari started asking for the Southeast governors to bring Onyendu back, including Ifeanyi Obande, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, and the DOS. They brought Onyendu back. My people, God works in mysterious ways or in diverse ways. Okwea bokita anye nwetego onye bụ mgbo, the bullet, our PM bụ mgbo, na agbawa ndị Nigeria isi. Our PM bụ the antidote of Nigeria. Ana akọ Nigeria ọ dịka Nigeria. Ndị Fulani nọ na government. These people, fenwere uche, but God has used them to send us quickly to our holy land. God gave us a place and we never wanted to go. Oh, where you only Fulani now? My people, we move. This is Biafra. Yes, we should get 100% sense and be the best. There is no more waiting on the fence. I'm saying it that today I received almost 5 to 6 calls. All of them talking about voting. These are the people, our brothers that have never voted. One of them told me that that they actually vote like today, like tomorrow, and that there are many of them. So by the time this voting will come to an end, we will have over 50 million or 60 million to tell you that you and will not hesitate to give us this recognition, whether they like it or not. So my people, there is no point for any Biafran to be on the fence. We have nothing in Nigeria again. Nigeria is finished. They say that the Buhari government, they ceded Nigeria's sovereignty to China, then break it. And the people talking with him said that Buhari gave them the oil in Nigeria for 3.5 billion US dollars. Nigeria is so empty. We have to go home and take what belongs to us rightfully. There is nothing to be afraid of. Michael Chinedu, thank you so much. Mommy Betty, I hail you with your educative program. Thank you so much, my people. Unu manandi West, ufodu fakpola ayase. But the Westerners hating on us, they are confused. But not every Westerner. Because after the war, when they gave us 20 pounds, their home was our next port of call. They started marrying some of us. We started marrying them. Then now, what happened? Since 1970, they are just realizing that we are not good to live in their land. No, my people, it's not Yoruba. It is the Fulani, the divisionists. They are very divide-oriented human beings. That's the way they walk. That's the way they operate. They are tiny rats. Each can they are in the Fulani in southeast. We are going home. We are going home. We suffered during the war. That will never be our portion. Right now, God gave us a powerful man in the person of our PM, Mazi Simon Ekpa. He is a very powerful man. And my people, if God can give you Biafrans, a son like this, and you don't want to utilize his presence, God has given us a free man. Onyele anyị free. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa. God has given us a free man. 2 men to work for us. Onyendu may be in prison, but my people, if you keep downloading Onyendu's lecture, it will form a book. You will not finish it in 1 month. Everything Onyendu said has a meaning. Onyendu's speeches is our command. It is our template. And our PM is working in accordance with Onyendu's template. We need funding. We need funding. We need this vote to keep rising and rising because we are getting somewhere. We are getting somewhere. In the Southwest, on a what have we done other than develop Biafra? My people, as we are going, if we go back today, for their own knowledge, some of them in the zoo they have houses in America, they have houses in London. So what will be the loss that a Biafran has a house in Lagos? You have to maintain, keep your documents. Your property is legally yours. Yes, I know a little bit about conveyancing, purchase of property. It is yours. You have the legal title. They have the land. Yes, but you have the legal title to that land. We have to come together. We also have an IOU. That IOU, for those of you Biafra millionaires, you have to go and use it to give Biafra that loan that they are asking for. Our PM cannot work with bare hands. So my people, this is it. So back to what I was saying, how this 25 years enactment that the House of Assembly tried to make, because I know that they are targeting our Onyendu. They have seen that we love that man so much. So they are using the Southeast governors who are so scared that Onyendu, even as Onyendu is in prison, Onyendu is more powerful than all of them put together. Because on Mondays, no car from the north comes to east. No car from Lagos comes to the east. No car from Akwa Ibom or Calabar comes to the east. No car from Port Harcourt. Everywhere stands still. When Peter Mba came, he thought he could do it. Now he has given up. Onyendu is in prison, but he is ruling them. So, my people, you have to get sense. That Ronu is for us as well. And this sense that Fulanis have been using on us, we have learned a lot. Now we must work together. Now we must tell them what we are up to, what we are capable of doing. And that is taking it by force. My people, a man is not easy for another man. Once you are a man fighting your fellow man, Anyadira afraid. Biafra is our nation. Now our forefathers can rest in peace because Biafra is here. So let me play you people a video that my media colleague Odenanwa made. He made it to show you how they failed in that very 25 years because Nandi Nachi Nigeria, how can you say that anybody who wants to leave should face 25 years jail term? Where has referendum gone to? Every country has it. It is a clause and it must be there and it must be complied with. Ndị anụnwa bụ weak people. All gone kafaje ya egwu kemgbe. Now unu kana onu Musa okakpokwa our PM. No. We are capable of dealing with these people. We have done it, and this time around, all got more brutal because it is our PM and our gallant men that dictates how this fight is taking shape. People, during the war, so Koko them with the media, Biafran will. Biafran will more than 20 media teams. Ona afioneba. Adadiorama butenkie, mungwe butenkem. Biafra United butenkie. All of us. Ayana Rafia, the world they were malo na Biafra. Na izul keme. My people, no fear. It is this time or never. It is this time or never.
As long as we come every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwuka must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike resided in heaven. Therefore, always commence, not from today, from of old. Our Father who art in heaven, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because unlike thee, you fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy. You are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening. This gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained. That this very gospel may preach, that mankind may be set from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit because that is what he fights. So therefore, that is the reason why we have come late this very evening. And of course, as usual, when we plan to do something, another thing will come up. Because the zoo will never cease to amaze us.
Yes.
As the comedians and entertainers say, the zoo is a cruise. Nigeria is a cruise. So, in as much as they continue to amaze us, we will continue to analyze them. We will continue to debunk their lies. And of course, we will continue to decimate them. And above all, dissect them.
Yes. Thank you, Worries.
So this very evening will be very, very brief, if possible. But I believe that is going to be very, very brief because we will be treating only but one particular topic this very evening. So without wasting further time, let us delve into every one of you to this very live presentation. My wonderful people of Biafra, please, once you are here, endeavor to welcome others. Very, very important. You know what to do. As with speed immediately because of our time, let's not dwell on preambles. Now, this very stuff on your screen, this very topic on your screen, if you followed us yesterday, you will understand that this was the major topic that we treated yesterday, which says IPOB members, others risk jail terms as Nigeria House of Representatives proposes 25-year imprisonment, 10 million naira fine for separatist agitation. So if you followed yesterday, in fact, how many of you even listened or watched our live broadcast yesterday? Let me know if we all, maybe 80% of us who are already listened to that very live presentation so that we can move instead of going back to refresh our memory. How many of you, if I get yes, I did, up to 80%, then we will continue, we will jump into the latest update, into the latest development, instead of going backward and start reading from beginning. How many of you listened to that very wonderful, all-important, and classic live broadcast that we had yesterday evening? Okay, I can see people truly listened. People listened. Anybody thinking that what we are doing here is a play, you have to rethink. Take our activities for granted at your own peril. I cannot help you. I know the capacity of what we are doing, and I know what is capable of doing in the zoological republic. It's none of my business because I cannot help you. We must keep on doing what we are doing because we know that with what we are doing, the zoo will always be on their toes. We will always keep them on their toes. Doesn't matter what anybody does. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. The only thing that we know is whatever until Biafra is restored. Biafra first.
Yes.
Biafra first. What Mazi Nnamdi Kanu taught us. If you are truly looking for freedom, the thing you will always think of is Biafra first. I don't want to talk too much this evening. I want this broadcast could be maybe 1 hour, if possible. Maybe 1 hour. So don't think we are here to talk too much, to talk like, maybe 1 hour. So once you join me, do the needful. Welcome others. It is a joy. It is a joy to see that the zoo is panicking, that the zoo has done what is called abanton. That time when we were growing up, we used to call it abantogari. Abantogari. If you grow up in the village or anywhere in Igbo land, you will understand.
Yes, my people, what they are doing about on for is that they said here, Nigeria House of Representatives Speaker Abbas bows to pressure. And what was that? The withdrawal of the controversial counter subscription bill. How can a country tell you that nobody has right to referendum, and if you request for it, you will be imprisoned for 25 years? Is that not madness? That is madness. You know, my people, America and Russia, unu makafade. So now, the zoo knows that we are gone. For real. They know. Go and check all of them. They all have Biafran people working with them as deputy. You can never be the, it is the Fulani man. And you, the deputy, will do the work of writing all the articles of what they will do, how they will do it. They are just there to wear 1,500 danchiki, buro okundi Fulani, jane kogari. Now we have left them. One of them was saying, make no mistake, all these men, they are Biafrans. And there is no doubt about it. Every Yoruba man is an Oduduwa man. And every Igbo, Calabar, Efik, Ijo, Delta, Warri, Isoko, Itigidi, Ugep is a Biafran. That is where the map has kept us. And that is where nature has kept us. You cannot deny it. What were we before Nigeria amalgamation, 1814? Kedifaibu before. You cannot be one. If you go as Biafrans, let it be. Let it be. Those of them who have been calling our prime minister, that thing in Finland, Nwakoda, Ekpa, this and that, where are they today? Where are they? Look at the level at which our prime minister have reached. Under 2 years. Oka Lucharo 2 years. Olugodu. My people, Biafra is here. Make no mistakes. Because the way our prime minister has been going about this, steady and slow, he was there making sure that everything falls in place. Hello, my wonderful Chinenye. God bless you. Thank you for joining us. Greetings. Nwanne da Biafra Betty Ndewo GCK. God, thank you so much. Thank you, I love it when I'm with you people, because my people bụ ndị agọziri agọzi. Onye ga-arapụ ebe a na-echi ọzọ ebe a na-alụ agụ. Onye isi adịrọ mma. Fulani bi ogbu mmadụ. There's a video I have, so many videos. Ebu Mufano na TikTok, when they show off millions far ebute from kidnapping. Who is going to fight them? If ever be a goy. Like I said before, when two women in the Bible were by a child, the one that child does not belong to say that they should go ahead and cut the child, because she knew that once you cut the child, the life in that child will be no more. So she will lose and the other one will lose. But the real mother of that child said, no, please, King Solomon, give her the child. Or situation and the Fulani. They will tell you na Python a legal 100 billion. Oketa 1,000 billion, because the oil money does not belong to them. The oil itself is not in their land. Do they know where they came from? That's the question. The answer is no. They belong to. They came to Nigeria and felt that, we have seen a very fertile land where we can take upper hand. They thought that they had monopoly of violence. Their father, Usman Danfodio, during 1808, when he came, he thought, when that time we were in darkness, he did not get us. Then they thought that they will be the ones to get Biafrans. Impossible. Impossible. I agree 100% with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. I agree with them totally. Onya Chorofa Jilunwayo Nyairu. Thank you, my wonderful Eze Gold. Thank God. Yes, Eze, thank God. Thank you for joining, my brother. You know, no vex, so say I no call your name well. Onwe nwoke onye alabani. I said the man, kedu no nko na-ekwu like this. O si no nke anabati ya n'isi nke anapu. Why? Anything for kita anya ọ dị m ka m were aka tọgbuo ndị Fulani abịa disorganize what we are doing. Ọkwa ifuru ndị governors na-agbalụ ndị Fulani odibo. The lily-livered men. Onye ndu said it all. As I said, na decode onye taught us. Ogeji nkata jukpa. My wonderful brother Hejrika, you are welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you all for joining me. I feel very safe and comfortable in your company because you are wonderful people. Lovers of freedom. You are all welcome. Thank you, my people. Remember to click the like button and share it so that our brothers and sisters will get the news and information. Our PM was in a meeting yesterday. I will continue to repeat it. With the congressmen that our American lobbyists introduced to him. And they are men from House of Representatives in the current government. He said that he had a meeting yesterday with them. And it was a very fruitful meeting. Una Magon, zoo is shaking. They are now empty because China have started claiming everything that they promised them. Sovereignty of zoo sold to China. Buhari sold the whole oil for 3.5 billion US dollars. So the zoo is finished. And one of our Hausa brothers said that they don't know Fulani, that they are Hausa nation. So we have Oduduwa nation, we have Biafra, we have Hausa nation. Fulanese, go home. We don't know you. Stop the division. This very Hausa brother, I played his voice here yesterday. He said that everything going on in the whole Nigeria, that it is the Fulanese. When they tell you that you are the one killing yourselves, is a lie. Do you people know that this Ewu Garuba said that it is our PM? Is there on Daily Post that it is our PM who was staging the protest? But it is the Fulanese, because they were the ones who sold this Russian flag and gave to their children. So Nigeria is now divided in a very rightful way. Yes, the Hausa nation, the Biafran nation, the Oduduwa nation. So what are we waiting for? We are not waiting for anybody. My people, we are on the right track. Our PM is steady and slow. He is now having meetings with the American Congressman, and it was a very fruitful meeting, he said. I have read it. Yes, Warren said, Desmond Dude, you are welcome. Anyone that wants to join me on the studio, please do indicate and I will send it to you. Or I can just send it. Anybody that wants to join should click on it. Let me read what our brother Jinadu said. The zoo has collapsed and the zoo Naira marriage paper cannot hold neither. Nothing much to offer but panicking. All zoo politicians are preparing their PP, foreign exchange, and flights to take off out of the zoo. That is it. Zoo is falling. America, the whole world have seen. Now zoo adago. Zoo daludat. Even Russia is not ready to do anything with the zoo, because zoo policy is against Russia. It's against Russia. You see this new, what is it called again? Where the South Africa, India, zoo, all of them have this. Zoo applied, they rejected them. They rejected them. Nobody wants the zoo for anything. Can the Fulani terrorists be at Bafa? Nobody wants them. Continue to listen to our brother.
Understand what I mean? Abantogare. We used to call it Abantogare. It is a joy to see that the zoo has done Abantogare. And we cannot stop. We will keep on doing what we are doing. We will keep on exposing them. We will keep on decimating them. We will keep on using their own criminality, their own stupidity, their own, uselessness to expose them the more.
Exactly.
We cannot stop. We can't. Anything they do, we will use it against them. If they do good, we use it against them. If they do bad, we use it against them. As long as it is something that benefits the coming of Biafra. Now today, 14th of August, 2000, and the news that we have received on our news desk say, breaking, Nigeria House of Representatives Speaker Abbas bows to pressure, withdraws controversial counterversion bill. Now, when you go down, this is a title from Sahara Reporters. When you go down, it's today, 14th of August, 2024. Now, it says, in a statement from Musa Abdullahi Krishi, Krishi, his special advisor on media and publicity, on Wednesday, today, Abbas said, in response to the voices and concerns of the people, the Speaker of the House of Representatives Retired Honorable Abadin, PhD, has decided to withdraw the counter-subversion bill and other related draft legislation. Now, they said here, look at what they said here. Look at it. Look at it here. They say, in response to the voices and concerns of the people, na lie. Na lie. Na lie, na pure lie. No, nothing like the voice of the people is a big lie. Their fear the fear of Abbas, the fear of the Senate, the fear of federal government, FG, the fear of the zoo government at large, be it legislative, executive, whatever you call it, law enforcement or whatsoever. The fear of zoo federal government is that very video that we used for exposition yesterday. That very what I'm telling you is pure, whether they want to accept it or not. Because you know where I said so. There was no any backlash. Listen, there was no any backlash. That very bill was proposed yesterday. In fact, we saw it yesterday. It was made available yesterday. There was no backlash. I've been on social media. I've been on YouTube, especially. I've been on social media, including X, formerly Twitter. I haven't seen the trending, like when something is trending, when people are talking about something, you will see it trending on X. I've never seen any trend since morning till this evening where they are talking about the bill of sentencing agitators to 25 years imprisonment. I haven't seen any trend like that. If any of you has seen, please write it in the comment section. If any of you have seen any trend since morning, since yesterday till today, till this evening, people talking about the Senate agitating Abbas, proposal to imprison agitators for 25 years. If you have seen any social media, let me know in the comment section.
My people, have you seen any country that you will ban people from protesting or agitating? Any country in the whole world except the zoo. They will never do something good. They will never. Now, we all know very well that when they were about to protest, our PM said that we should not join them. We should not join them. You could all recall that time coincided with when Onyendu fell sick. Nigeria has collapsed. Ambrose, you are very correct. Our PM, Walfia, I will be your end. And what is happening? You could recall all the yesterday with American congressmen and trust our PM. Oge tebululu ndị America nke bụ eziokwu. Gwazia fe eziokwu. Unu mana mgbe Britain na France na-achị ndị be anyị. No, these Americans gwalụfafa kwụsị ifefa na-eme n'Africa. America. So kemgbe our PM nọ na-eme this steady and slow ka o make sure na ife niile dị in line. All the ministers, the cabinet, all the creation of states, the roadmap, everything, our ejema, our bank system, our data system, till now American lobbyists. Kita zoo nozi fa nozika. When you hang your clothes on a wire outside, the breeze will carry it north, south, east, and west. They have no bearing. My brother Wari said Biafra has nothing to do with the northerners and cow citizen support for Boko Haram, Caliphate flag, Russia flag, Indian flag, Islam flag, and the foreign Fulani Caliphate Arabic letter on the Naira notes. Exactly, my brother. All these things you have enumerated here, put together, all the elements and factors that we are putting base our movement, because these are the things they believe in. They don't believe in us. They don't want us. Obi, whether he was faking it or for real, he won the election, they took it and give it to Gambian man who naturalized and answers Tinubu. Yoruba have adopted him because Ogendi Yoruba boro deputy, Fabolo president, more Fabolo vice. All farmer na enable ndị Fulani wee na-enweta ife facho na that country. But this time around, on you go fafia. On you go fafia. Onye banyi bi na Lagos, jide na egbe, fabia na shop gi, gbafa gwogo. I'm telling you, ndị a na-ebu bulldozer bịa wụọ nụfa ife a na-awụ mmadụ, ife a na-adị ka mmiri, awụọ ya onye anwa, the person melt. Time has gone. Oge anyị ga-anọ na-atụ egwu for no reason. Elder Gabriel and Eugene 66. Thank you, my people, for joining. So what we are listening to here is our brother who is now reporting about the House of Representatives in the zoo. They want to make law that anyone who agitates to leave Nigeria will face 25 years imprisonment, and that they have made a U-turn and decided not to go ahead with it. Why not? Any law they make is for them, not for us. We are Biafrans. All Nigeria was amalgamated in 1914. What were we? We are going back to our root. Let nobody make any mistakes. We are going back to our root. And those people telling you, oh, we cannot work as one, says who? The reason why our people live, so many of them live in Lagos, is because when Atiku and Obasanjo were Ojiwala, the Minister of Finance then, she suggested that Apapa Wharf is always over congested, more than congested. Why not clear Oone Seaport and Calabar Seaport for ship to be batting there, so that our people will be safe? Because when you are traveling all that way, all the way long, it's risky for your health. But no, don't do it. Ocholo nke ndị befa ka ị na-asọfa na-alụrụ fọlụ na-akwụfa tax. So these people have been aiding and abetting on the Fulani for no reason. If we have those Port Harcourt on a seaport open, or have Onitsha river dredged, Kedifai Gane na Bendio Feman Onwero. But they think we are not going. We will go. We are going. All those tax Anakuna Lagos State. And then the Chinese are Lona Fana China, Mofulani, Fage deal with them mercilessly. Okwa baba wone chefa mungo. Fage je boniti enini. My people, some of us are master this history of man. Unu man in 1967, before the Agha took off, Ojukwu na Gowon, Jelaburi, James Accord, other African leaders, where if I go and observe your regional system of government and administration, Gowon no Ojukwu kwekolita, anata baba wona Kedafa, this Secretary General, Iweka, or whatever his name is, Gonyebi, Nandi Oboda Mbinia, where Sifa don't agree. See, go on, don't agree, don't accept that. Because oil in the southeast. Obuna, this oil, if it is in the north, southwest or in the north, will they have accommodated us? The answer is no. We own the oil. They remove the embassies, everything, all the companies from us. What do these people want from us, my people? That is a pertinent question. What they want from us. We cannot rule Nigeria. We cannot have oil well. We cannot be at peace in any other parts of the country. Yet we are golden, the goods that lays the golden oil, crude, whether they have in their land, they don't want to excavate it until they finish our own. I don't know. So my people, they want to make anybody who will talk about leaving Nigeria to go to 25 years jail, so that they will now say, oh, we will jail Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for 25 years. But my people, God, being who he is, some of them did not agree with it, telling the zoo government in the House of Rep that this is anarchy on its own. How can a country not have a referendum in the clauses of their constitution? And it failed. That's what our brother is telling us here. Let us continue to listen to him.
I never seen anything like that. It did not trend. Nobody talked about it. The only fear that made me reverse it was the video of the United Nations President General, Secretary General, that we used for exposition tonight, that exposed the zoo, that exposed their criminality, that exposed their idiocy and their timidity. Where a whole Antonio Guterres, the President of the United Nations, was telling us to go ahead and fight for our freedom. That they are behind, they are solid behind us.
Yes.
They used it to expose their stupidity. This
all hell Biafra
that they proposed yesterday. And today, they have done what we called Abantoyare. Abantoyare. Nobody, no, there's nothing. Moreover, who will be the people that talk about it? Who would have been the people? Obasanjo. Obasanjo wants the same thing that Tajuddin Abbas wanted is what Obasanjo wants. Who will say it? Tinubu. The same thing that Tajuddin Abbas wants is the same thing Tinubu would want. Is it not Tinubu that appointed him as the House of Assembly Speaker? The same thing Obabio wants. Is it not Tinubu that appointed Obabio as Senate President? The same thing every governor from the East wants. Every House of Representatives member from the East wants. Every senator from the East wants. The same thing the Northerners want. The same thing the Westerners want. As long as Nigerian politics is concerned, now in response to the voices and concerns of the people, it is only the politicians that they regarded as people. Now, I'm going to explain that. Let me read further. Remember what I have said last. It is only politicians that they regarded as people. Now, I will explain that just right now. They said, Tajuddin Abbas, Speaker of the House of Representatives, has withdrawn the controversial subversive bill. Now, look, listen here, listen. They said, in a statement from Musa Abdullahi, Krishi, his special advisor on media and publicity on Wednesday, Abbas said, in response to the voices and concerns of the people, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, retired Honorable Abbas Tajuddin, PhD, has decided to withdraw the counter-subversion bill and other related draft legislation. This decision follows his extensive Now, remember I told you that the only people that they regard as people, as far as the zoo is concerned, are the politicians. And I hit my chest to say it.
Yes, my people, I agree with him. If you go to any of these states or nations in the zoo, the Biafran nation, the Oduduwa nation, the Hausa nation, as they now address themselves, they say that they are not Arewa. We should not call them Arewa. All the people that are there are those who goes to swear to the Fulanis. Hello, my wonderful sister. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you for joining. The only people that are sellout are the politicians. If you check the correct census of the zoo, you know the number of the people in that country, both home and abroad. Then you will know the number of those who are politicians. Not even one of them is without crime. The only person I can vouch for is Governor Oti, because Governor Oti was a former banker or bank manager, and I heard anything about Oti. All of them are criminals. They have one criminal record or the other attached to their name. And Fulani cannot work with you if you are a clean man. They can't, because they are very corrupt people. You know why? They always know how to use your past to haunt you. That's what they did to Zeke. That's why the Queen came in 1960 and handed the certificate of independence to Abubakar Tafawa Balewa. They said that Zeke cannot manage anything because they were Zeke loan, and he could, for that loan they gave him, they used it against him. So they will put you in a place where you will be siphoning money, and they will be calculating it for you. They will, like they did to Ojus Okalo. When time comes, they will use it against you, or you do their bidding. And the only bidding they want is that you will swear that wherever you are, you will take interest of Fulani. Yoruba man don't do that. Hausa don't do that. Igbos don't do that. Not the Wari, not the Edo. Nobody. Is only the Fulani. Why? Because they have no tribe in that part of the world. They don't belong there. So they will make it by force. Then when you are not doing their bidding, they will use the EFCC. EFCC is a Fulani tool against their politicians. So as my brother is talking here, that's Biafra Unite, as he's talking here, what he's saying is correct. Only the politicians. So how can we be sitting watching a couple of people within the whole region, within the whole place, Biafra nation, Oduduwa nation, and the Hausa nation, we will be watching? Fulani that came the other day, they want to take over everything. Enough is enough. I know that Odu is not around, but the spirit of Onyendu is haunting them. Onyendu is in prison, but he is ruling the zoo. Watch out. He is ruling the... Our PM is their antidote. Yanwabu, real size 14 fit that fitted Nigeria very well. Our PM said it, I will be your end, and he is doing it. So my people, yesterday, he had a wonderful meeting with the people of House of Reps of the American current government. He said they had a wonderful meeting with the team of House of Representatives, the congressmen, not our lobbyists. So it was our lobbyists who introduced our PM to those people. And he had a wonderful meeting with them. Zoo is gone. Any Biafran who is still sitting on the fence, you are on your own. And trust me, when Biafra comes, you must account for your contribution before you get anything, or you will be seen as a foreigner. You will be given immigration visa, and that is if you pass the test. There is still time for you as a Biafran to go and cast your vote, make your contribution, and have your receipt. Even if it is 1 or 2, at least that will show you are in support of what we are doing. We are making no mistakes. We are not going back. Nigeria is divided. This very protest, I love it. It has divided Nigeria finally, and the world have seen it. So they now know that Africa has gotten our back. And they said in that statement today that they are supporting our 2nd of December convention in Finland. That was the last discussion he had with them, and they okayed it. And you have now heard what our brother Odinamwa said about the UN man who said we should fight for our freedom. So now have over 50 million votes. Tell me, if Burundi in Africa, 30 million, was granted as a nation, they were granted recognition by United Nations, what will happen to 50 million? Hello, Innocent, thank you so much. May God help the actualization of Biafra to be successful. My brother is successful already. It is successful. The virtual meeting our PM had yesterday with the American congressmen, I will show it again. It was successful, he said in his tweet today. Today was 15th. He had a meeting with them. He said that they also discussed about Nigeria, and he made a lot of explanations to them. My people, I thank God every day for giving us our Prime Minister. These 2 men that God has given us shows how God loves us. How can we hate ourselves when God loves us? We have to leave the zoo. Zoo is like a cancer, Onya. We can't be there, my people. We fall in parallel line with the zoo right now. We can never meet again. So let us continue to listen to Odinamwa. Allah Nafa.
I make bold to say it because I know that as far as a common man is concerned in the zoo, these criminal politicians do not regard you. They don't have any regard on you. You know, they don't count you. You are not counted. We are not counted. In fact, any common man is not counted. Again, Zalo one certain time. Anytime I remember laugh, in fact, even if I'm angry, if I want to laugh, that name is called Agena. Agena. It is somebody's name. Somebody just Zafama. He's called Agena, meaning has he been counted? Is he counted?
Exactly. I was going to explain it.
Are you among those that are being counted? He said his name is Agena.
My people, in collaborating with what he's saying, or in tying this very he raised here, how can you be a politician, a leader? They now said, you know, Dangote, when he was fighting with Tinubu, you people don't understand what is going on. Maybe some of you do. You know, Dangote came to Lagos. They sold land to him, very massive land. And it was during the time of this very Tinubu as a governor of Lagos State. He sold that place to him. He started building the largest and the biggest refinery, I think, in the whole world. I'm telling you people. Tinubu no his own agenda. Tinubu has 17 oil wells. And he has the refinery in Malta. Malta is Azam people. It's an island. Eba Fukoneja refine oil, creating jobs for those people. The Eleme refinery in Port Harcourt can never be revived because they don't want to create jobs for people of Southeast. So it is either Yoruba or Hausa, Fulani. Tinubu has to be a Yoruba because Yorubas have adopted him. He is a Gambian man. Now, he has 17 oil wells. And he's seen that refinery that Dangote is building as a threat because he goes there, refine it, and come and sell it. Do you people not notice that the first day he entered the office, Emiloko, he said he has removed the subsidy. When the 90-something years, or how old for the the politicians, they don't remember the citizens. Ndi befa bụ ndị na-eme hunger protest. Ndị Hausa na-eme Russian protest. Biafrans balo onwe fa n'ime ụlọ. Nigeria has divided. How else? You think the world is not watching? The Western world is very, very analytical in their own observations. Anything they see, they will analyze it in 2 minutes. Even if it's 18-year-old, Onyocha, he can come and analyze something to you. And if you are an honest person, you will know that they are correct. Nigeria has been divided. This protest, my people, fear God, though. We go to fear God. God knows what he is doing. Oku ka Chineke na kwanya anyị n'ike ka anyị pụọ na Nigeria. What are we still doing there? It is our politicians holding us. Or if this, my brother na-ekwu here. Now politicians has no onwere onye fa agụnye ya ka o ji na-akọ maka agịna so also onwe fa ka fa na-agụnye. They don't know about any other person. Only politicians. Then with all the money Tinubu siphoned in Lagos, he still wants to go to become the president. The first day he came in for his inauguration, Owepu subsidy. Ndị baya na ụgwọ fuel. No light. All this my sister Mary make a matter no article. Bụ onye na-ebute generator. Carbon monoxide. That's what generator produces that is capable of wiping out a whole family. Ọkụ anyị adanyu anyu na Togo, ọdanyu anyu na Niger Republic, Niger nation, near Sokoto. So this is the thing we have been years. As I said to you people during the war 1967 to 1970, it was only Okoko there. But Biafra of today, and we go so many media teams. That is one of the things that our PM achieved, among many others. So why can't we be grateful to God that God has given us wonderful men Moses and Aaron, Onyendu and our PM. What, we don't need anything anymore. We have everything, my people. We have everything.
Anytime I remember that name, I laugh. Meaning, everybody in the zoo, if you're not among the politicians, even their so-called security agents, police, military soldiers, they are not counted unless you are a top police or military officer. If you are among those that are sharing money, once you are not in that place where they are sharing money, you are not counted. You are among those they ask again.
Have you been counted?
So now they said, look at it. This is very pure, very plain. It says, this decision follows his extensive consultations with a broad range of stakeholders and a careful consideration of the nation's current circumstances. Do we need any explanation to what I just said? The people that they regard as the people are the politicians, which they called stakeholders. I told you before, and I'm saying it again, anytime you hear stakeholders, critical stakeholders, they are the criminals. Those they call stakeholders, especially critical stakeholders, are the criminals, those that are destroying lives and properties of those that call themselves Nigerians today. They are the critical stakeholders. The thieves, the politicians, the criminal politicians, they are the critical stakeholders in the zoo. Criminals. Have you seen it? So now, if the criminals in the name of stakeholders are the ones that have this discussion with this thief, this Olukuman from Fotajalon called Abbas, if they are the one having that meeting with him, meaning they are all in one basket, one trouser, they are all in one category, they all think the same. As long as zoo politics is concerned, they are all the same. Why wouldn't they be the same when they share money together? They are all, I say all, from A to Z, 100%. If you are not among them, you can never join them. It is.
My people, Nigeria is the only country where you will go to House of Assembly and they will be sharing money. They will be sharing money. They will be sharing money in the House of Assembly. No development since after the war. Tell me what our country has done. With all oil money, it's all going to individual pockets. But we all know that when Biafra comes, we have a lot of work to do. Our engineers will have jobs to do. Our lab jobs to do. Our laborers, our gardeners, our carpenters, everybody, designers will have jobs to do. Our traders will have cars to sell the motor parts. Who said that we are not good to go? Do you know that where I live, the Jewish people, they don't buy anything from any other person. They have everything within their vicinity. We can buy and sell to ourselves. We don't even need anybody. Honestly speaking, we have been wasting time. That's why God that loves so much, God that gives us what no human father can give, gave us our PM and our Onyendu. God knows that the DOS are not good for Onyendu. That's why God has now separated Onyendu from them. Do you think that if Onyendu comes back, he will not trace what happened to him, then he will go back to them? It's impossible. The day Onyendu sacked Ejiofor, Kamjiwema na Biafra. Yes, because God, Onyendu is a prophet. Forget no more church. You don't have to have a church. All the prophets in the Bible, which one is their church? So our only is a prophet. The Spirit of God directed him. He sacked Ejiofor and sacked Ezekome because Ejiofor polluted Ezekome. Yes, this is true. It's reality of life. So my people, the only thing I am advocating for is that PM cannot do everything for us. And it is funding. No matter how much it is that you can donate, sacrifice that. We have killed the snake. When you kill snake, because it's snake, you see it, you cannot raise it up. I mean, what is there? It's no longer alive. Nigeria. So we need to support PM with our funding. Those who have millions should come and bring money. The IOU that was introduced is for those of you who are billionaires to give Biafra the loan. He needs funding. That's the biggest support he needs from us now. The nations have been created, the states, everything, ministers, all the train and the way it will be built, all the houses, all the engineers, everything has been created. Biafra Biakita Osu. Everywhere will be developed. Look at how many months did it take Oti? Because he has the money. So if our PM has this money now, my people, you don't know what he can do. Because money moves mountain. You have mountain today, you have money, you buy caterpillar, before you know it, that mountain will be leveled. Yes. Because when they were building Withdrawal, I walked there. Withdrawal in Lock Panther. I walked there. I saw what the French people did there, bulldozing all those mountains and hills and made the express from Enugu to Port Harcourt. I worked with those Withdrawal people and saw how they were using everything. So money, funding, our PM needs it. Please, my people.
It is impossible to join them when we are not like them. If you don't share money, if you are not among them sharing money, you can never be in their midst. No matter how you try to pretend in the public, as long as you are into politics in the zoo, you are in one of these parties. Why won't you be among them? Are you not sharing? Are you not getting your APs? Are you not? If you are in PDP, are you not sharing? If you are in Labour Party, are you not sharing money? What are you doing there? Are you not sharing money? So that you must among them. So meaning that the people they have meetings with, which they have tagged stakeholders, are the politicians. So they are all the same. So there is no how they will ask them or ask him to, drop the bill, to withdraw the bill, knowing fully well that the bill is something that will protect their interest in Biafra land. The bill is something that will protect their interest in our land to continue making us dry and continue subjugating us.
Yes, my people, it is very clear what our brother is saying. The interest of the Fulani is always running against us. Your interest is our oil. You are not doing anything for us. If you go to like Dokubos village or even Jonathan's village, no road where the oil is coming from. Their interest is always against our own. So why should we continue with them? I've said it, we fall in parallel line with these Fulanese. We can never meet. We can never meet. Onye niile nọ na fence come down. Come down from the fence and stop fooling yourself. If you're a businessman, you have money, donate it. Make a sacrifice. You know, even if you are on state benefit, give a little and you will save lives. That is what makes us Biafrans. We are special people. Our standard cannot allow our standard to crumble. We have a standard, we have class, we have distinction from these people. So we should show it. This is the time. This is the time, my people.
So that nobody should dare talk about Biafra. Once you talk about Biafra, you already know that 25 years is waiting for you. If you support Biafra, 25 years is waiting for you. If you contribute for Biafra, 25 years is waiting for you. Who is that stakeholder that will tell him to drop the deal? Who? Nobody told him anything. They know that United Nations is fully in support of us fighting for our freedom.
Exactly.
And they know that bill, such bill, coming at the point that the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile released the video of the Secretary General of United Nations, Antonio Guterres. That bill coming at the same time when that video was released by the PM yesterday is a table shaker. Oh, people do not understand. Is a table shaker. The same day that video was released, a video that supports the freedom of people, not just supporting freedom of people, but supporting a fight to freedom.
You know, my people, it's unfortunate that when you don't know something and you know you don't know it, you don't even make an effort to know you will get around it. Education is not everything, but to some extent it is. These people, they don't verify anything. How can you, a country, you call yourself a country, you abducted a man from Kenya, and the UN told you, you are signatory to UN, the Treaty of UN. They told you, they gave you 6 months in 2022 to release this man. Fulani ignored. They ignored. They don't obey the law. How do you think that this Western world will continue to work with you? They will leave you alone. Do you know that if you are a footballer or a superstar and they are using your face to advertise something like Coca-Cola or Fanta or Pepsi, and you have any criminal offense, before you know it, those people will withdraw you because they don't want anything that will taint their name. That is the same way it is. When you are signatory to a treaty and they give you an order, you don't comply with it. You know, you don't comply with it. Hello, Academic Highness, we are on a program. Do you want to talk to Biafrans?
To speak to our people. You know, there are things happening, and I greet you, my sister, I greet every listener here. And you know, we have to talk about two things. One is the order from the Prime Minister, the order that there should be, and there must be, within some opus closure of every zoo government offices in Biafra land. That is the order, and it stands as an order of state of execution, what you call doctrinibus execution, because the Biafra land is under the Biafra Republic of honorably represented by the Biafran Prime Minister. That having said, we are also, or we have to also know what is happening in the zoo, which is the ceding of the sovereignty of the Nigeria to those people that they have been borrowing money and squashing the money. The reason why you hear that senator receives more than 21 million every month, it is coming out. Chinese firm under the due process have succeeded in seizing presidential jet that belongs to Nigeria through the French government or what you call the European Union. They have succeeded in seizing Boeing 777 that belongs to the presidency of Nigeria. That is to show you that there was a clause embedded under what you call economic when they used to go to borrow money unscrossly. I'm even wanting to blow this them in this particular accord temporally in the sense that Brazil is still going to come and tax the Zoological Republic because there was a time they went and borrowed money from Brazil. And they will still come and claim and cede and the sovereignty of the zoo. But before then, Biafra must have been a separate state. So for those that went to school only under the bucket of Indomie and condom, they should understand that if you are doing international accord, you must read it from the beginning to the end. If you, the president or the presidency, doesn't have the time to read it, you demand your secretary to do that. For the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, I don't want to give them something. You must keep them very, very keen in international relations because when they write clause, it is not a phrase. This is a clause because in the clause they embed something under mafia system and under a very, very open system. So there have been clauses that talk about Nigeria ceding its sovereignty. What you call sovereignty, that is sovereignty. It means that those people knew that Nigerian who is whose and the Nigerian elites are all idiots, educated fools and ignoramus. That is the reason why China, ordinary China, will come and seize more than one private jet that belongs to the presidency of the whole giant of Africa as at then, not now. Because they don't understand education, because it is education that rules a nation. It is education that rules a state, what you call authority, authoritas. So people are warming up, and China is not resting. Before you seize the airport, international airport, Murtala Mohammed Airport, and the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport in Abuja, they will seize. In fact, they will not seize the one of Kano. I know why I said that is a subject of discourse in another day. So our people should understand that it is finished. Jesus Christ said it's finished. And also he said, Ema Sabachthani. And we are trying to pay that particular lamentation of Jesus Christ. That was the last lamentation. He said, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani. We are trying to repair that. And let everybody support the Prime Minister and support the Biafran Republic government in exile. That is the only message I have in this evening, the 16th day of August, meaning 2024. Our people must understand that Biafra has won. Yes. Nigeria is claiming its sovereignty, not Biafra. Biafra can never sell or cede its sovereignty. Yes. Ceding of sovereignty etymologically means you are selling some parts of your sovereignty. Thank you, my sister. God bless you. Infinitus. Thank you, Academic Highness. Thank you so much. My people, you have heard it. As long as Nigeria is holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, etu akala gana pofa, morning, noon, and night. Every day they will be losing something. Look at it. My sister, the wonderful sister
Ada Biafra. Thank you for joining. Our PM had meeting yesterday, 15th, today is 16th, with American congressmen. This protest of 1st of August to 10th is another way God exposed Nigeria to the whole world. That this is what we have been going through their hands for years. Now our brother, he has 5 degrees. He's a professor. He has come to say this. China is claiming Nigeria, the whole Nigeria, Nigeria's sovereignty. For amount of debt that Buhari loan they took from them. And this man called the Brekete talk show. I can play it here. We have been here for almost 2 hours, but I'm happy when I'm with my people. I don't mind. I will play it. One man was confirming to Brekete. He said to him, yes, it is true. Buhari sold Nigeria oil for $3.something billion. Let me play it so that you will all know that Nigeria is finished. Ondu said it. That time is coming when Somalia will be better than the zoo. Yes, time is coming. And this our brother that was talking about what is going on in the zoo. You know, let me just get that video and play it so that you will know that nothing is remaining in the zoo. You know, nothing whatsoever remains there. They are gone. Zoo is finished. Yes. My people say that hearing is believing, seeing is believing. Hear this.
Our crude oil up front. Nigeria no get crude oil to sell to Dangote again. Me too, I hear that thing. Say all this money where they borrow during Buhari time, they use our crude oil where we never produce, give them as a security to collect.
Look at him. They are all in the crude oil in our land. This one, basket mouth, he was the one who was saying, oh, call Finland, bring Simon Ekpa. What is it, this is doing? What need or what help is it to his people? Gossip. Mere gossip. How many people does he employ in this office and pays them? Just to gossip, where they are eating money. Talking about their crude oil. Who gave you crude oil? Fulani criminals. Onye nyere crude oil. It is all our oil. Look at it. 3 billion crude oil was mortgaged under Buhari administration. Let me keep playing.
Let the money up front. That's why I hear. Okay. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, President.
Yes, sir.
It's not a rumor.
Oh, it's not a rumor.
Yeah, they sold it. It was done by
Military.
$3 billion.
$3 billion.
$3 billion. And they still apply again. It was done under Buhari and collected $3 billion. Now, again, multiply our resources and collect another, I think it's 2 or 3 billion. Still, they are still on the process. But it's not a rumor. It was done and sealed. So we have no crude oil for now. It has been mortgaged. That is the fact. So it's not a rumor.
Thank you very much. Appreciate elder statesman. Ah!
I've heard it. He is shocked that his brothers are criminals, thieves, stealing our money. Now, where will he tell them to go and Buhari? He was there talking about our PM, calling Finland embassy to bring our PM. Our PM, does he go near the crude oil? That somebody is asking you for their freedom, does it mean they are asking you for war? Every day they are in our land. Every day. Buying our people. For no reason. Because we are flying Biafran flag. Now they are flying Russian flag. Nothing happened. My people, there is no way we can remain with these people. We are in parallel line with the Fulanese in government and the Western people that are aiding and abetting them. It is hard truth. Political Yorubas, not every Yoruba person, because I have wonderful Yoruba friends. In fact, Yoruba people, they loved us. After the war, they welcomed us back. All my uncle's houses in Apapa, they gave it back to him. They gave it back to him. Suddenly, they changed. The political ones, like Onanuga, that was claiming that Obi was the one staging a protest. The one called Garuba said is our PM staging protest. What concerns our PM with Nigeria? Somebody who promised you that we destroy you will be staging protest to make your country good. Indeed, these Fulani and the Atakia, God has set trap round the zoo. And this trap is catching them one after the other. You heard what our brother said here, that Chinese went to Europe to seize zoo private jet, presidential coup. And China is coming to claim the whole Nigeria. Now you have heard it, that Buhari administration mortgaged all the oil and crude, everything, for $3 billion. My people, where is $3 billion? This will show you people that we have won. That's why these congressmen are the people ruling, They are the ones that had meeting with our PM yesterday that I read here. PM said that the meeting was successful. And they discussed about Nigeria. He didn't hide it. You know our PM is very transparent because he follows the law. We are not fighting Nigeria. We are defending ourselves from Nigeria. And the UN has that law. European Convention on Human Rights has the same law to defend yourself and the right freedom. So, Nigeria is finished. They are finished. Tinubu is using how many billions to build house for the terrorist vice president, terrorist boss, Shetima. Was Shetima living on the street? Why build a house for him when people are going hungry? Corrupt politicians. Corrupt politicians. My people, let me tell you, let everybody start cleaning themselves. So you cannot bring Nigeria effect to Biafra because it will not be tolerated at all. We are like newborn babies. Biafra is going clean. If you know what the law says, just know it. Don't say that you don't know or you don't remember. No, it's not going to happen in Biafra. We want peace and absolute peace. That's it. My sister Mary said they show Biafrans only that they hate the Biafrans. That one is a Rubicon we have crossed. We don't know whether they hate us or they love us. That is their business. That is their business. We know they hate us. Yoruba hate us. Some of them, the politicians, northern Fulani hate us. We know it. Everything going wrong in Nigeria is Fulani. The ones going on in Oduduwa, Fulani. The one going on in Biafra land, Fulani. So my people, they are like cancer. That's what Onyendu called them. And with cancer, you take it off. You don't treat cancer, no. It's untreatable. You cut it off. That's what we Biafrans are doing. We are cutting off this cancer in the zoo. And by the time they will finish, you will no longer hear about Nigeria. Because when Hausa now say they are our nation, we are Biafra nation, Oduduwa nation, where will Nigeria be? It will be like Gold Coast and Ghana. Gold Coast is what they used to answer. Now they answer Ghana. So everybody is to attend, oh Israel. My sister said, why China didn't come since to own Nigeria? Is it now that they know 7 December is by the corner that China is coming? My sister, don't worry yourself now. Are you not dealing with elites? People who are very educated. Do you know we have Biafrans have our barrister? We do. And we have our lobbyists. Did they see our signature on their agreement with Nigeria? The answer is no. In contract law, there is something they call privy of contract. We have no privy to the contract of Nigeria at all. So whatever belongs to us is ours. 100%. That one, Asotani, Azobute. Forget about Ndeka. Whether they know that 2nd of this, we are gone. Anyanago. I'm telling you, they thought that carrying Russia flag will mean that Russia will come for them. Russia need Nigeria. Russia and Nigeria, you know, it's like emptying bag of rice and selling the bag to you. What will you do with an empty bag when the content has been exhausted? Russia need Nigeria. So those doing that, they are threatening themselves. We are not concerned. My wonderful people, it is now 2 hours. I will love you and leave you. If there's any info, I will bring it. This is one of the Breji platforms where we bring you authentic information from our PM and from all over the world. Anything I hear, I will let my Biafrans know. We have won. And I see winning. It that the connotation between winning and won. Winning, but you have won means we are not winning anymore. We have won. So I will love you and leave you. My people, Biafra is here. Thank you so much, my brother. I thank you all for interacting very well, speaking your mind. The other day, our PM was on the Twitter space, and that is very wonderful. He is always coming to know how we'll. Yes, my sister, Julie, she said that China didn't know that Biafrans will go this far. Maybe that is their business. We are not privy to any contract that Nigeria entered into. We are not Nigerians. They cannot prove anything. Even ICC or any international court, they have no case against us. Because China, you are buying oil that belongs to another nation without finding out How can you be giving somebody loan on what does not belong to that person? So, don't worry, Imakwana Biafrans were lawyers. Mbano. China bago lose gain. Oh, Buhari Kafage Jechoba. We are not answerable to their mess. This demon chasing them now, them grow up. Let that demon, let them fight it. I will see you all tomorrow. All hail Biafra, peace, progress, unity, and equity. I love you all and have a very good evening.